Alright, so now that we've gotten all of our charts looking aesthetically pleasing, we filtered them out and we've given a couple different pieces of the data and put those in charts so that we can view those nicely and filter through those different things there, and we can have this. This is kind of a working product for us, but one thing I want to hit on before I get to like sharing and publishing this is that every data set is going to be different, so there's a lot of different ways to display data, but on each of these panes, whether it's like the charts or the map, on the bottom right hand corner there's the action button, and in there they have this really easy guide to displaying the data and like what sort of things you can do. So there's all sorts of different things you can do to answer different questions, right? So finding answers like, how is this data distributed? How is this data related? What's near this data, right? Like if you have multiple data sets in, maybe you could bring in, like since this is agricultural, you could bring in what rivers or bodies of water are nearby these crops. Maybe that will have some relation to this data. And then you can also see how this changed like over time or something like that, right? And there's a lot of different options for you to view this data and display it. So I encourage you to really play around with these. And there's not any one of these is specifically better than the other. It just involves asking yourself, what am I trying to answer? What do I want to show people, and what do I want to do with that? So this is a really in-depth and faceted thing here, this action button, right? You can do a lot of stuff with it. Definitely check it out and play around with it. Try to answer those questions that you're trying to answer with your data, because that's what you should be doing when you're doing this data analysis. That should be the point of what you're doing there. So anyhow, that is all on that, and next I'm going to get into showing you how to share.